just dropped off Maria, who is a recent graduate from the Chicago Police Academy. And I dropped her off at Chase Tower here on Dearborn Street. She's getting ready to meet up with some friends to go see Hamilton. We had a nice conversation. I told her that I'm happy that she's going to go see Hamilton because Hamilton is great. And we also talked about, I asked her questions about what it's like for her to be a cop. She was a young, frail thing of Indian descent and in her early 20s. I asked her questions about what her mentality is when she goes to work and if she spends more time in her patrol car or out in the street or both, half and half. And she said it's probably half and half because sometimes she has to get out for whether it be a domestic dispute or traffic violation. And I told her, I asked her if she had any type of saying or any way to prepare herself to get herself ready for the day. Because like I said, she's a young, frail young lady being a cop, and she works in the 51st and Wentworth area, which is by Hyde Park and University of Chicago, which is a good area, but depending on where you go, also things can happen, and people are people wherever you go. So she said that as far as getting her mind right, every morning they have roll call. In that roll call, I believe she said it was the captain who tells them what happened at certain areas during the night before her shift. And it's at that time when the captain tells them to watch out for those spots. And as she was talking about that, I asked her if she'd ever seen the TV show Hill Street Blues, because those of us who've seen it know very well that that was where I believe it was the captain would tell them at roll call, be careful out there. And she had never seen that. I told her about what it was like. You know, she knows what it was like back in the day. And she agreed that because it's more younger cops and there's a lot more diversity, things are changing. And I told her that I respect what she does. I respect cops, but I want you to be fair and look at situations and differently, and just take everything into consideration instead of just rounding up people like they used to do back in the day. And she agreed.